Hey, this is Rick here, and I'm just going to go through a quick rundown of how you can use PHP using MySQL to basically run a retail website and a retail storefront. So as you can see right here, I have some tables: coupons, accounts, employees, items, states, supplier list, transaction coupons, and the actual transactions themselves. I am actually missing one table. I have not added that yet. It's a transaction item table, so we can keep track of every single item that's rung up for a given transaction. All of these tables are empty right now, but if I look at the structure right here, every transaction will have a transaction ID, and this is another type of transaction ID for point of sale purchases. So I have a web interface set up here, and I can ring people up using this point of sale interface. I've completely made it myself with JavaScript and everything. It's very barren, it's very incomplete still, but basically I can remove items, I can add a SKU of either one or two, maybe. There we go. I can modify and all that. Sales tax and everything's calculated. If I were on an Android tablet that had Square, I could hit total. I would jump to the Square app. That would be displayed to charge the customer, and they could either pay with gift cards provided by Square, or they could also pay with, just a regular credit card or debit card then. So that's just a field for that, like a transaction made through Square. Obviously a rewards card if they have that, or not even a card. If I do open an actual store, there will be no such thing as cards, so just an account and ID. Total, obviously, the person who was the cashier that rung them out, and just basically tender amounts. I am likely, you know what, I'm actually just going to remove this right now, because I do not want to accept cash. By law, a business is not required to in Pennsylvania, so yeah, I'm just not going to worry about cash. Anyways, we have coupons as well. Coupons just another table. Basically, we select coupon that a customer provides the employee, check if it's expired or not based off the expiration timestamp, check if there's a minimum purchase amount, that kind of stuff, and go from there. And this is just like a proof of concept. This doesn't really do much, but let's say customer adds this to their cart. You have it in their cart then. Realistically, I'm still missing another table. Should have like another table for like cart. But right now this is just like a proof of concept. This is just like skeleton layout of what I want stuff to be. This right here is just a table for states to make shipping addresses easier to fill out. Not to mention, this will be a relationship between this table and the actual customer accounts table. So the state from states will correspond to the state in the actual customer accounts. So you can see how these tables can work together. And another thing, you also have, transactions. When you have the transaction item table, which is what I don't have, you can link the transaction ID to every transaction item, so you know exactly what items were rung up for every transaction. So that's basically all you really need to start like a retail storefront or just an online storefront. I really don't have a lot of time to put into this, unfortunately, but once I get my degree and everything, I would definitely be putting more time into this. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope that this was sufficient enough in terms of showing how MySQL can be used in a real-world application.